Good morning. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Joe, and this is Big Joe Trucking. I hope you're all having a quality day. I'm having a great morning, so you should too. I've already completed my vehicle checks. I did that obviously earlier. We've also connected to the trader. I've just completed those checks. It looks like we're heading off to 2 scrapyards today. So it should be quite a nice, chilled, mellow day today. The only downside to today is everything is like all nice and tight. As you know, you gotta be like on it. I think we're ready to go. The only thing I need to do is coffee. I need to prep me coffee before we go anywhere. Other than that, we'll hit the road. We are at our first pickup collection. And we've got to jump on the weighbridge before we come in, or as we come in, sorry. Nice and tight. It is tight. Some on it. Yeah. That's us booked in. And we'll start heading around. Just coming off the weighbridge. Wait for the this big old claw to go by. There he goes. Let's go on round. Crazy just how tight everything is around here. It's also amazing what goes on. Oh look, there's a train. So, the turnaround. turnaround point that I used yesterday. I'll go in there and turn around. It's a nice big old space. Like they teach you in your training, and everyone else would also agree. If you see space, use it. But you've also always got to be careful, because there's so much scrap metal knocking around on the floor that you can easily pick up a puncture. Let's try and avoid that pothole. Okay, so we are just repositioning the truck so we can see what's going on. I think what they're going to do now is move there's like a table which we got reverse onto. Whilst I wait for a moment, one of the guys are going to come over to tell me when I can obviously start reversing. Right, well, you can finish being loaded, finish getting knocked about like a roller coaster. And what's going to happen now is that they need to push the side of the box in. Same. Right, well, let's bob on, John, and get this box to Portbury. Lovely day, mine. Can't knock it. I'm surprised we're driving all the way to Portbury, though. The sea is right there, like right there. Just send the ship over here and pick it up. Oh well. Right, check to make sure there's no trains. No. There is actually trains that run up and down this track, I didn't realise. But there were none yesterday, and there is today. So that's how I know there's trains running up and down these tracks. And the fact they're quite well maintained. Never mind that. We're going to chip onto Portbury, get the box off, and then we need to pick up a smaller box and then head off to our next scrapper. We'll catch you in Portbury in a bit. Arrived at Portbury and the sun is still shining, so things are going well. Hopefully it's not going to be too busy, because I kind of just want to be able to get in, get the box lifted, get the next box on, because we've got to go back over the bridge. We're heading back over to Wells. This trailer is so heavy. There's so many new cars here. Just fields and fields of brand new cars. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a queue. It's quite busy outside there. I'm hoping we'll just be able to get in. There's this chap there, Mr. Police Officer. Yeah, it's quite busy, but not busy for offloading. I remember when I first started this job, the first time I come here, on my first my first day, there were trucks all the way around. I think it was the build up to Christmas. It's surprising how quiet the port is from at the moment, but as it gets closer to Christmas, it is mad. Right. So just gonna quickly do my paperwork, and then we'll go in, get the box lifted off. Happy days. That was nice and quick. Go get the box lifted. Those they're like telehandlers, but I don't know, they're like grabbers, I don't know. Can't really explain what it is. I'm guessing it's just called a grabber. But they do amaze me because of the amount of weight that they lift, and they just lift it like a literally like a kid grabbing toys or something. Like effortlessly. Why can't I say that? Effortlessly. Look. Effortlessly. Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? I'm gonna get some stick for that. Let's mosey on down. So it would seem we're now going under the crane instead. I think the grabbers are a tad busy. Where that's going in the world. All I know is it's going to end up on a ship, and it's not going to be in this country. So what's going to happen here is, first of all, we need to lock some of these pins and twist. So you've got 20-foot pins, as you will see here. Just need to make an adjustment. So I'll end up doing that on the other side. Another pin, and another pin. That should be everything ready for a 20-foot. Simple as that. Really nice here. So like calm, peaceful. We have been summoned forwards. So this time I've got to come around. I've got to come around the opposite direction. So normally you go right and then they reverse back, pop it on. But I need the doors facing the cab. So I've got to come around it in a different way, basically. Don't know why I'm trying to overcomplicate that. Story of my life, that. Oh, Joseph, stop being so silly. So he's just taking a box off from the stack. I'm just going to do the window up again, for obvious reason. bring your trailer straight. Give me a little nod so it knows I'm just being polite. Wait for a beep. There we go. On goes the box. Okay, normally they give you a... I'm guessing it's okay. Yeah, I'm guessing it's okay. Normally they give you a little beep to say like, it's been lifted. Not lifted, sorry. Placed, like they're happy that it's been placed on. Oh well. We're now about 8 minutes away, according to the sat nav, from our location. This is the area of which I was talking about, and like the drive, the view is just, you wouldn't believe we're in the United Kingdom. A lot of the trees there, they look very like Canadian, or they look like huge Christmas trees. I mean, just look at them. They're fantastic. Is it Caerphilly or Carphilly? Normally, a lot of my Welsh friends, they'll be like, "Ah, Caerphilly." That's a terrible, terrible attempt at a Welsh accent. So please don't judge. But I really do enjoy driving through here. I just wish I could show you a bit more of what I see. Like, you can see like what looks like a mountain range in the distance. It's just magic. Magic! A bit wider, so curve it. There we go. I noticed that one thing I find very frequent, well, it's a daily occurrence, are the amount of people that don't understand how to drive around a lorry. Everybody likes to like cut in as quickly as they can, or like on a roundabout. They won't ease off and give you the space. They want to get right inside of you, and you just don't have the space to maneuver properly. Or they'll cut in early, like they'll turn more towards you, even though you're on a roundabout. So you've got to really have your wits about you. Which obviously is why, you know, we're deemed as professional drivers. But it would be nice if people that are just driving like daily were told a bit more about how to drive around a lorry. I mean, I must admit, when I passed my car test, I wasn't taught a single thing about lorries, HGVs or anything, and about how much space they need and blind spots and all this sort of stuff. And I still haven't seen that in any of the curriculum now. But my missus is currently learning to drive, and from what I understand, because obviously I haven't done the theory or anything with her, like she's passed all that, she's just doing her practical. But I haven't seen anything on HGVs as part of her curriculum. Realistically, I think it's really important that there is. So, I mean, if I was going to make a suggestion to the DVLA, because DVSA is something different. If I could suggest anything to the DVLA about driving curriculum, it would be that. Not that my opinion would mean much to anybody. It's just it would make more sense if there was more understanding about more vehicles than just cars and bikes and cyclists. So we have to regularly top up a CPC, which consists of 4 like refresher courses as such, or training courses, where we have to understand like cyclists, and not just cyclists, that's just one example, but we got to spend so much time learning about cyclists and what they see and what they don't, and pedestrians and all these other things. Yeah, when you go to learn to drive a car, you don't have to do any of that. Like, you learn about cyclists and that, but we need to be more aware of all aspects of the road, like all vehicles that are on the road. And it needs to be like, it just needs to be clear cut. That's my my thought on it, you know. So anyway, this is one of my favourite views. I cannot wait for summer, and hopefully I come out here in the summer and I'll get to see that when it's all like green and fresh, and oh, it'd be fantastic. Like even spring, when like all the trees are starting to bud, and yeah, it'd be really nice. I can see it being picturesque, I think is the word I'm looking for. I got a really nice little like stream to my left there, which follows us all the way up to where we need to go. So we're only like a minute away, and there's also a railroad which runs along the top of it. Obviously, I don't know where it goes. I'm not very geological or geographical on all these things, but it just looks like I'm in France, like like when you're about to come up the hill to the Alps. Like even this little roundabout with that like little thing in the middle, you see that when you're going to the Alps, the same sort of thing, but instead of a mountain bike, it would be a skier. Somebody skiing. Right then. So you're gonna pop a left here. We'll wait for that silver car because I don't know, maybe not. Okay, let's go. Got a blocker. Here we are. Well, as you can see, it's got dark very quickly, or it was just very late getting loaded. Yeah, it is what happens with the job. It can't be helped. But yeah, I think I was there for about 4 hours, 5 hours. But again, I was in the queue for I think it was like 6 trucks all in. But we're loaded. We're heading back to the yard as we won't be able to make it in time for Portbury. So we'll be keeping the box there, probably over the weekend. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And hopefully I will catch you all soon. Peace.